Hey, this is Matt once again. We're back to another video, and this time this is a request from Shawn. Thank you so much for that. For those interested in requesting any type of videos, PayPal's usually the best bet. I do have a Patreon and a CashApp, just people have asked about that. Links are in the info box to the side or down below. And it could be any review, topic, reaction, commentary, re-review of a movie, a tier list, a movie news, a ranking, a video game playthrough, whatever the case. I'll get to as soon as I can. Thank you so much. And this time I'm talking about Friday the 13th Part 8. Jason takes my soul. Jason takes a dick up the ass. Jason takes a snooze ride through Hershey Highway. How the hell you want to call it. The only Friday the 13th film I really disliked is this one. Jason X is dumb, but I have fun with it, and with the shoddy CG effects. Jason Goes to Hell was my favorite. I like the reboot in 2009. I don't mind Part 5. I like 7. I like 6. I mean, let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, pressing play. So the Paramount logo comes up, and yeah, Part 7, The New Blood, had come out in 1988. Only made $19 million. Still made a profit. Cost like $2.8 million. But for Paramount, that was still considered disappointing, even though it was a nice, nifty profit. But they saw that Elm Street 4, The Dream Master, the competition, made like $50 million, $49 million. So how can we do that? Well, John Carl Buechler, who did Part 7, he had a script. Lark Part Lincoln wrote a script, who starred in Part 7. Even Ken Spertus had a script. And nope. I just, because, hey, Part 7 didn't do well, so I was, people don't want to see those characters anymore, so we're going to do this. Rob Hedden. I don't know. Give a crap about his name. He sucked. He sucked ass. I don't care. We're seeing elements of New York, where Jason's going to be at. Apparently the idea at first, well, he had ideas to have the entire movie on a cruise ship or be in New York. It was going to be a lot bigger. It was going to go to Madison Square Garden and the Statue of Liberty and all this other stuff. He had all these hopes and dreams. That's all he had in his hands. Well, you know what? You dream in one hand, you shit in the other, you see what fills up first. As we see all the makings of New York. There's a couple shots of New York, but it's mainly Canada. Kane Hodder comes back as Jason. You know New York with all the toxic waste around. I don't think that's supposed to be toxic waste. I don't think. I know there is in Midnight. Obviously it's not, because The Rock would not be alive. But yeah, all the scenes we're going to see later on when he finally does get to the city. Jason takes Manhattan. You know what? I mean, you really build people up with such a false sense of what the hell the movie's about, because you have a great teaser. You know, Percy Rodriguez narrating the Big Apple. New York has a new problem. And you have a pretty good poster and him slicing through New York, and you just completely drop the ball on it. Because most of the film is on the damn cruise ship. So you build people's expectations too damn high. And oh, what's the budget? It's the budget. Maniac Cop 2 took place in the damn city with some excellent stunt work and crazy action. Like him, the Rob Zadar annihilating an entire police force. Like the Terminator. You can't have Jason do that? That was made for a lot less than this. It was made, I think, a year after this. So, what's your excuse there, Rob? Oh, it's your first time? Well, you failed on the FCL. Fuck. Is this the worst sequel? No. I mean, I think this year alone, I think Elm Street 5 makes me more mad, and Halloween 5 is way worse. If you ask me which to pick between those three, I'll watch this because Lazy Eye to see Jason punch someone's head off. I like the song Darker Side of the Night. We just heard that song. The Darker Side of the Night. I know some of my friends don't like it. I liked it. It's from Metropolis, the band. I like Darker Side of the Night. I do think that song's pretty cool. The little elements in New York I don't mind when he hits the boombox. Okay, it's kind of funny. Him in a cruise ship is still a different, setting. But the characters, I think, is the weakest out of the first 10. I honestly think this is the weakest cast in the first 10 Jason movies, Friday the 13th. This is easily the weakest leads and the weakest cast. I repeated that for a reason, because they deserve it. Jensen Daggett and Scott Reeves. It's funny, they did a commentary for this film. They seem like nice people. They seem personable. They seem like they got chemistry and personality. I don't know if time just been nice to them, or the movie didn't do many favors, but I thought the commentary was better than the movie. How convenient that it lands right on the damn power line. This guy trying to be Leif Garrett. Once again, the MPA cut the nuts off of this film, just like they did with Part 7, and even Part 5. But, honestly, I don't care about an uncut version of this. At least with Part 7, the footage was released. I mean, granted, VHS quality, but I have a version. I mean, it may be VHS quality, but I still got an uncut version of the film. Why does Jason look like a normal kid? All the times we've seen Jason, he's been the Mongoloid, bald, one eye down to here, looking like the guy from the Goonies, Sloth. Why does the kid look normal with a hair? Did the guy not watch Friday the 13th? Or did he think drowning made him that way? Is that what he thought? Did he think drowning made him? Did he? Did he? If he did, he was wrong and he screwed up. And how the hell he screwed up that badly, I don't know. I really don't. Like, he doesn't even know what the hell he's doing, this director. The director sucks. I know people give John Carl Beekler crap, and he's not John Carpenter. He's not Wes Craven. Rest in peace, Wes Craven and John Carl Beekler, but he seemed, at least with, the look of Jason and some of the other stuff, there's a bit more to it than this. The look of Jason here, where it's like he's dripping everywhere, like he's filled with snot. The mask he gives is piss yellow. The way he looks is so much of a step backward from Part 7. What the fuck? Makes no damn sense. I know this series doesn't make sense, I know, but it's like, come on, man. Like, why does he have snot everywhere? I know he's under the sea, but does that still mean you need goober and snot everywhere? Like a giant sneezed on him. The Jolly Green Giant sneezed on Jason. So he's dripping snot and pre-cum everywhere. And lo and behold, this guy just happens to have a damn hockey mask. Not only does he happen to have a hockey mask, he's got a hockey mask with the same X marked here. It's not just the same looking hockey mask, only it's piss yellow, but there's a axe mark right here. Why does his mask have an axe mark right here? Why? Right there, like, right here. There's an axe mark right there. Why? Why does that mask have an axe mark? And why does he have to drip so much goober everywhere? The mutiest Jason. One of the garbage pail kids. He looks like covered in shit on his arms. He got out of the sewage treatment plant, or I don't know, someone dumped him in the porta potty. I don't know why the hell Jason does this. Like, doesn't shoot them, like, I'm gonna steer them? Like, why? Yeah, and for some reason people assume when he pulled this out that was intestines, but that's not. It's the part of the what do you call a harpoon? I don't know what kind of gun you call that. He want to say harpoon, but I don't know this. Oh, that's some really fake looking intestines. It's not supposed to be intestines, but where the hell that thing is? Yeah, whatever you call that. Why she didn't just jump off the fucking boat and swim to shore, I don't know. You think you would just jumped and got in your car and left, but she's an idiot. Just jump off the damn boat and go. Maybe the idea is she can't swim, I don't know. Although it seems like you're close enough, you won't have to swim that much anyway. Yeah, and then she just sits there, and he slowly, like, take my sweet ass time. Because she's too stupid. Doesn't fight back at all. Doesn't try to fight back at all. While he's slowly doing it, like, grab the thing and break it with your hand. I don't know how it works. Like, just stands there, doesn't even try to grab the thing. Like, he's going slow. Like, try to grab it. But she doesn't. She's an idiot. She's a dumbass. Yeah, you deserve to be in the corner there. I'm going to close this damn latch. Now, is this supposed to be on Crystal Lake? I'm trying to remember. I mean, obviously we know Crystal Lake Jason, but is this supposed to be Crystal Lake? Because if so, they don't know how a lake works. Because a lake is a lake. You know, there is no way to get to the ocean from a lake. Maybe that's just me. But that's the way lakes usually are. But apparently in this, you can get to the ocean. I guess. I mean, are we meant to be a place away from Crystal Lake, I assume? I don't know how far, how Jason got that far. Well, I don't know. Either way, he's walking. The SS Lazarus is ready to set sail for New York with a graduating senior class from Lakeview High School. So there you go. And there's, was it McCullough? Played by Mark Richmond. Actor from way back when. Passed away in 2021. Been in a lot of stuff. He was in a lot of TV work. Even did voice work. Episodes of the 90s Spider-Man, Batman the Animated Series, Superman the Animated Series. Mainly for like one episode in each one, but still. He did an episode of the old Wonder Woman show. He did some episodes of Fugitive, Alfred Hitchcock Presents. He's not bad at playing the uptight dick kid, teacher, or the what do you call him? Not I guess the teacher, yeah. T1 is he was like the principal or something. He's the teacher. Now apparently someone else was cast in the Scott Reeves role. But I guess, what was the word? The guy didn't have chemistry with Jensen Dadyet. I wonder how bad that was, because I don't think they have chemistry in this film either. With Scott Reeves and Jensen, they don't have chemistry. So if you think they had chemistry, then who the hell was the other guy? And how the hell did he work with Jensen Dadyet? I wonder who that is. That'd be a piece of trivia I'd like to. I wonder if anyone would ever find out. Who was the original guy that was cast here before this guy? So Scott Reeves, I know around this time he did that film Edge of Honor with Corey Feldman, where scouts are in the forest. They come across these bad guys. One of them is Don Swayze. And like him and Corey Feldman, these others try to deal with these guys in the forest, and they did not really think much of the film. I think, I don't know, he did like TV work and stuff. What else did he do? Yeah, a lot of TV work. The Young and the Restless, Contract Role, from 1991 to 2001. Wow. So, I mean, definitely got a lot of money there. At least a lot of opportunity, to work steadily. Dolly Parton's Heartstrings in 2019. That's a TV show? Yes, it is. On Netflix. I never heard of that. You know how much disco was big in 1989 with his like disco area on the cruise ship? At least it looked like something from Prom Night. I don't know what the hell else you call that. I mean, you tell me. And we have Jensen Dadyet, who is one of my least favorite leads in this franchise. I mean, I don't know which I liked less, her or the girl in Freddy vs. Jason. Monica Tina. Was that her name? Because I really don't like her either. I honestly want to say I think Monica's work, if that's her damn name, I don't care. Because she was like a lame version of Brittany Murphy. And it's like, I could feel her trying to act. Like the faces she would make. 1.5, 1.1, what does that mean? Like make these faces like. She annoyed the piss out of me for Virgin Jason so much. So Jensen Dadyet annoyed me less than her, but Maybe it's not even the actress, just her character, just such a nothing character, and they try to give her this backstory about what happened to her being pulled into the lake, and how this McCullough guy screwed her over. But it just doesn't work. Kind of sucks this rock girl die so early. She barely does anything, but just her personality. I don't know. And the guitar were, just made it much more interesting already than Jensen Daggett. Now this guy, weird enough, he kind of looks like a nerdy Matt Damon. Look at those old ass video cameras. But yeah, when this film came out, again, for the budgets they had, they made money. But now it's getting to the point that they're costing more and they're making less. So Paramount pretty much went, we gotta cut our losses. We're kind of done with this franchise. Because it cost about $5 million and it made $14 million. So again, it's probably the most expensive Friday the 13th film at this point, and it was the least successful. But yeah, if it cost $5 million and it made 14, but I guess I'm thinking, well, how much was marketing? Because you would think they want to market this film a bit. So even if you put maybe, I don't know how much they did, and then theaters take in a chunk, like they don't get the entire 14 million. Movie theaters take a chunk of it. So definitely a disappointing box office for what they were hoping to somewhat hopefully approach the number on Elm Street box office. I mean, even Elm Street 5, which was a disappointment, still made more money than this. But all the sequels, I mean, Halloween 5, Elm Street 5, Friday, they all sucked. They're all terrible. I said this is where this girl's going to die. I would say one of the best deaths in the film. Because I like the idea of someone getting their head bashed in with a guitar, and the way it's filmed where Jason's like this and you see this explosion of blood. That's one again, I did give some positives, which is why I put it above Halloween 5, because I can't think of a damn positive thing about that movie. A Darker Side of the Night's a good song. The head getting punched off is a cool kill. This is not a bad kill. This is a decent one. I would say this is my second favorite kill in the movie after the punching the head off. Here's your wannabe Crazy Ralph. So right there with the blood in the cornea. This is it really gets into the Jason teleporting stuff in this movie. Because, yeah, you could make fun of it, you could argue, oh, how did he get there? Teleporting? He does teleport in this movie. It's one thing that, we don't see him, so we can make all these assumptions of how he did it. No, he literally teleports. There's this scene with Kelly Hu, who's in the film, which I'll talk about when she shows up again. I missed her. She's in that room and she turns and Jason's there. And then she turns and then Jason is here. You could joke he teleports. This he literally teleports. I'm like, come on, man. I know these films are silly and goofy. I'm not supposed to take them seriously, but come on now. Now you're breaking my balls. Come on, you're breaking my balls, Smalls. You're breaking my balls, Smalls. Same with these stupid dream sequences that they only put it in here because they saw Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4 make $49 million and they want a piece of that pie. Now, why she has dream sequences just because Jason is near, I guess? Like this bit here, I guess that's why. I'm scratching my back if you're wondering. I'm using a fly swatter to scratch my back. Because I can't reach it. I'd rather be doing this. Wrap this around my damn neck. There's a VC Dupree. And this Tail Hue on the, well, when they're looking at us, she's on the left. VC Dupree, I don't know what else he did after this. I kind of wish he was the lead. Like, you build up his character and he has this cocky bit to him, but there's a lot more to him than you think. And yeah, he's got this bit, but maybe something to do with his dad, something to do with his parents, and he's got a heart underneath that tough exterior. It may be cliche, but he actually does exhibit some kind of personality. But yeah, Kelly Hugh on the left here. Of course, she was in X-Men 2 as Lady Deathstrike. Kelly Hugh was also in Cradle to the Grave, working with Martha Costas as the villains. She was in, what was that movie? The Tournament, I think she was in, which I remember liking that film. Probably the most successful actor from this movie was became Kelly Hugh. But that's the thing, like, you went into this film, like, you want Jason Tate Manhattan, and there's such a missed opportunity. They still haven't done that to this day. Still haven't done that to this day. Okay, if you want to make another Friday the 13th film that gets my interest, get a good director. You can get Kane back as, well, Kane may be a bit old. Get Derek Mears from Friday the 13th, 2009. Take a page from Part 7 of The New Blood and the way he looks. And really go to town with Jason in the city. He detailed drug dealers and game bangers, and you want to take it as a period piece, be my guest of the 80s or whatever. And he just goes to town and a lot of good gore and has some likable good characters. I'll see that movie. That ain't gonna happen though. So if not, then piss off. I don't, Great idea. It's the franchise that I like pretty much all of them except this one. So, because Friday the 13th is kind of like hamburgers, fast food hamburgers, or I don't know, French fries. Maybe that's what it is. Hamburgers and French fries. Pretty much every fast food place, I'm going to like the hamburgers and French fries. Now, it may not be the best, but it's hard for me to get mad at it because I know it's not good for me. I know it's not nutritious, but for the most part, I'm still going to enjoy myself eating this, cheeseburger or these French fries. But man, this one just did not do it for me. Didn't do it for me, brother. This, out of the characters, the MPA butchering it again. The look of Jason annoys me. The lead character, I don't think is that good. At least our part Lincoln, I liked her story, her guilt, her performance. I thought it was a better acting performance. I liked the whole telekinetic thing, which made it a bit more fun in the B-movie way. Here, these stupid dream scenes, they again just trying to piggyback on Nightmare on Elm Street, which I would say is the franchise I like more. I really enjoy the first four. I like Freddy's Dead, as goofy as it is, and I like Wes Craven's New Nightmare. I mean, if you include Freddy vs. Jason, there's 6, 9 with the remake. Yeah, just that's 7. Freddy vs. Jason, 8, 9. Of those 9, only 2 I don't like: Part 5 and the remake. Because the remake of Elm Street is one of the worst remakes of all time. No, I think this is a reshot's death. I think originally this guy got darts in the eyes. Because I remember that in Fangoria magazines, where the guy would have like his boxing helmet thing on and he would have darts in the eyes. So I guess they changed it to this. I wouldn't be surprised they put the towel in his face because you couldn't get the actor again. I don't know. And then you have this thing, which is not that good of a effect. It looked like he punched a hole through, I don't know, a couch. A flesh-colored couch, I don't know. Never really cared for that death scene. Like I said, I don't know, like, really the darts in the eyes was that much of an issue? Yes, of course it was. It's the MPAA. Why would I be surprised? Yes, drown the person. Because the person did nothing else, Yeah, go ahead and drown the person. You're not going to get any trouble for that. Now throw her ass in the water. This is more of her nightmare thing. So I guess the idea Rob had was that the longer the kid was down there, that's why he looked that way. I'm like, I don't think that was the case, but okay. If you say so, Rob. Because he wrote and directed this movie. He's the genius behind this bullshit. I mean, this might be like a new setting for Jason, but it just isn't that enticing of a setting to me. Like him being on a boat. It's still, I don't know, just still not much of a setting for it. It just in a room here, and a room there, and a room there. I don't know. These rooms might well be damn cabins at the damn Crystal Lake. And again, I'd love to know where the hell they came out of it, because if it was a lake, how the hell they get to the ocean? So where the hell was it that they leaving from is what I'm wondering. And like, why do you need a fake ass Crazy Ralph in this? Like, you need to have a Crazy Ralph ripoff in this? Really? And these dream, like, nightmare scenes are so lame, man. They so badly want to rip off Nightmare on Elm Street, you could tell. Like, this is something that would be in Nightmare on Elm Street. And the audience probably going, what the fuck is this? Like, I guarantee you the audience or watchers going, what the hell is this? What's going on? Why is she seeing these things? Well, okay, she had an incident when she was a kid where Jason pulled her down. Somehow that made you have a psychic link between the two of you? I guess? I don't know. I don't think Rob knows either, and he wrote the damn thing. So I said I like Darker Side of the Night. I like the punch in the head off kill, the guitar kill. There's another thing I don't mind, the way she does her project to entice her teacher to give her good grades. Plus she's a very good looking lady. Right about here. And there you go there. I'm guessing if they're a senior, then I'm guessing that means she's 18, I would think. And of course with movies back to the day, they were cast older, which makes sense because, okay, if you don't have a scene like this, you don't want a 15-year-old to be half-assed naked to kiss the teacher like this, kiss an adult, because that'd be immoral, illegal, all the other crap to do. Nowadays they would do more realistic. I mean, that's just kiss my ass with that, please. You make fun of all you want. That's why they did it. It was more, believe it or not, it was a more responsible thing to do, and not have a 15-year-old do that shit. You know, it's weird. Hey, Matt Damon. Matt Damon. Anytime you see this guy, now I'm going to think, Matt Damon. Why, if Matt Damon tried to beat Corey Feldman from Stand By Me? That's what it seems like. She's just using you, kid. Hate to be the bearer of bad news. She's just using you. Matt Damon. Matt Damon. Matt Damon. Let's film our film of our own. You ever been butt-fucked on TV, Dwayne? Would you like to find out? You simp. You are, but I mean, at least you know. You are indeed an asshole. And he's like, what's going on here? It's funny, Jason popping up like he got a room in there too. What was he doing? Taking a nap in there? No, just waiting to kill this lady. What you want? Now that I think about it, if Jason is so damn powerful, why the hell does he need to hide? What does he matter? I mean, I guess so that people don't try to jump off the boat and get away, but I don't know. Like, you think you go and kill this person, then whoever comes, you go kill those people. But I guess again, he doesn't want anybody to escape, so. She's like, I've seen that guy. He was on Arsenio Hall. Which, yeah, I remember that's one of the marketing for this movie is, yes, Kane Hodder as Jason, looking like this Jason, was at the Arsenio Hall show, which of course he doesn't say anything because Jason doesn't talk. So Arsenio's just asking these questions and then getting no responses, and then goes on from there. You're going to have fun with you. Why don't you just kill it with your mucus? Your algae. You don't need the damn glass. Just flick your damn algae in her face and she'll die. You slip not fuck. Here's a guy who's just a complete dit to his son for barely any reason. Jason needs to kill him for that. I think at this time, again, people were just tired of the formula. How can I miss you if you don't go away? I mean, this is part 8. Think about a decade as 10 years. And of those 10, you've had 8 out of 10. 8 movies. It's a lot. And an audience is like, hey, you know what? I've had enough for at least a while. And the quality went downhill for this, I think. The gore went downhill. So again, what brought people to the dance was the gore, and it's not there. A lot of people felt they were promised Jason doing buck around the city. They didn't get it. That word of mouth spread, and it was negative. You had a director that I don't think knew what the hell he was doing. You have a lame-looking Jason. You have kills that were cut quite a bit. You had a lackluster cast, in my opinion. And overall, just, it just didn't work. Yeah, even this was cut. Like, you see a little bit, and then before it got further, you see a little bit, then cuts. Just to, like, just enough. And that's it. And again, I know it's a boat setting, and it's just, I don't know. To me, it just wasn't enough. Just wasn't enough. Oh, don't worry. He's just drunk driving. He's not really dead. He's just drunk. Passed out. Just Jason just being playful. Like, I'm going to put him at the wheel. Like, as you can see, not going to last long. Now you see all these other kids, and I guess they just all drowned. Because you see all these kids here, and it's like, oh, you don't get a lot more body count. Well, no, you have the one guy, I think that guy there, climbs up and gets, pulled down. And you wonder, why is he climbing up there? Where the hell does he think he's going? But these other guys behind VC Dupree, like, what happens to them? I guess you just assume he's killing them off screen, or they all drowned. So I guess. Whatever, wannabe Crazy Ralph, get the hell out of here. Who cares about you? Wannabe dumbass Crazy Ralph. Doomed, y'all doomed. Yeah. Gives a crap about you being doomed. Be doomed all you want. I can't help it. I'm not a fan of this movie. I'm not. You know what? Back in the day, I used to be like, I could throw it on in the background and like I could watch it to just, just go along with it, like whatever. Kind of like it's background noise. And I've seen it much worse. That is true. I've seen much worse, but just like I said, the potential that's completely missed, as well as being bloodless and for the most part pretty lame cast. Screw is out, Mr. McCullough. At least he has a bit of personality. I wish he was the lead of the film, really. If he was the lead of the film, we'd have to see that personality throughout the entire movie. I probably would have liked it more. Like, yeah, the guy who plays McCullough plays a good dickhead. I mentioned VC Dupree. I don't know, though. Yeah, Rob, the director, wrote scenes of Madison Square Garden, the Brooklyn Bridge, Statue of Liberty, Empire State Building. Paramount said there wasn't enough money to film so many scenes in New York, so a lot was shot in Vancouver. The original scripted ending featured Jason being completely melted by the toxic waste and his soul finally being released. Studio changed it to him turning back into a kid, so if there was a chance of a sequel, they didn't write themselves into a corner. But then Paramount decided not to produce any more sequels and sold it to New Line Cinema, so it didn't matter. We see mucus, so you sure the xenomorph isn't in there? Never know. Maybe a xenomorph or Jason. Kelly Hugh, ready for her life. Here we're on our disco cruise. This is where we get where it's literally he literally does teleport. There's idea no ifs, ands, or buts. There's no well maybe no he literally does in this. She tries the door. She's gonna try the other door. She's right there by these two chairs. Turns and all of a sudden he's right there. Then turns and he's right there by Purser. And you're wondering, what the hell's going on? How is he able to go over there without her noticing? But then she does notice and now he's gone. And like, what the hell's going on, man? Man. Sorry, I'm getting late and getting fucking tired. Tired of bullshit. Apparently this took like 14 hours to do, and I'm like, why? Why did this scene take 14 hours? But his director didn't know what the hell he was doing. It's like at first he's like, I'm gonna do it with my fists. Except, then I'm gonna take the biggest gun, the shotgun. Which I don't know why no one else took the shot. Okay, Matt Damon has one. Okay, dude, did you not just put the flashlight on the gun? Did you have to tear your damn video camera as well? You tell me there's no flashlights that you just put and duct tape onto the side of the damn gun? To the point that you need this big ass fucking video camera to go with? Find a damn flashlight and put it on the damn gun. Like, duct tape if you need to. Something. Instead, you can barely hold it with your one hand. And of course, now your glasses are gone. Go left, Velma. Oh my god, this movie. And you tell an innocent person. He's blind as a bat. God, I feel like I just want to fall asleep. And then we realize that he just killed the wrong person. Which, have we seen this guy before? I think... Was he one of the guys that Kelly Hugh and them watched and go, ooh, he looks good? Maybe? Maybe that was him? Maybe. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. It's so damn late, he wanted to fall asleep. Shit, I got like 30... I got like a little over an hour, well, a little less than an hour left. Really like halfway through, really. Oh my god. Well, a little less than halfway through. Well, yeah, I'm more than halfway through. Be fried now, be electrocuted. Bye-bye, Matt Damon. Matt Damon has left the building. Let's burn it up. Oh my god. There he burns. Yard he burns. He burns. So I'm not saying anything, I'm just like... Yeah. So I don't even know what to say about this anymore. I already ran out of shit to say. Just them staying around the damn boat. Or, I mean, yeah, just standing in this boat, just talking about bullshit. Don't care, dude. Do whatever the hell you want. Just get out of my face. McCullough. Yeah, what happened to all those other guys with VC Dupree? What happened to those guys? Jay-Z just kill them off screen, or just they, I don't know. Maybe they realized the movie sucked, they jumped out of the movie. Get that shit out of here. Why Jason would not keep the axe and use it for himself? Also, didn't the axe come from the other way? But he's like, wouldn't the axe have come from the other way? But then he goes the other way? And why is he climbing up there? Where does he think he'll go from there? This ain't Tremors to get to high ground. Where did he think he would go after he get up there? Where would he go? And look how far there was with nobody there, and all of a sudden he's there and pulls him off. Then the teleporting Jason is definitely an effect in this movie. And yeah, I know you can argue with other films, but this, like, you literally do it. Like, they're not even hiding it anymore. They're not even hiding that anymore. I was going to say, you got off easy. You just got thrown off a boat. Of course, he's not dead. He'll come back later, but even then, like, Jason took you easy. Just, I will throw you off the boat. That's it. And then why Jason didn't take that hatchet or axe or whatever and use it on someone, I don't know. Oh my god, these dreams, visions, these visions. Trying to look like dream scenes from Elm Street. It's just so... That was an image, that was a piece of marketing that was very prevalent. Very prevalent. Back to the day. Think of the back to the VHS, that was the picture there was this bit here before she puts that in his eye. Which I think even more mucus comes out in slime when he pulls it out. Yeah, more slime, more sewage waste. He's a piece of shit in this movie. He's a piece of shit. And these visions are so damn lame, fuck duck of a fuck. Hate these vision sequences. They're so useless. Other than trying to rip off Elm Street, they offered no other fucking purpose. She doesn't use these visions to really do anything to stop Jason. It's just they get to the sewer and then toxic waste at midnight kills them. Because that's how it works in New York. Every fucking night, midnight, every night, midnight, New York, just toxic waste. It's so discombobulated now. Lack of sleep and boredom does that. As well as breathing and talking does that too. Also, why does the guy do that? Why does he push the guy and hold a knife here and then keep going? What was this crazy rough guy trying to accomplish by doing that? Like, why did he do it? Why? Just to have a stupid jump scare that didn't work. It's flooding. Again, such two of the more boring leads in a Friday the 13th film. Or at least two of the more boring lead characters in a Friday the 13th film. My God, man. Forgot how damn boring this film is, man. I swear I'm ready to fall the fuck asleep. I'm not even kidding. I'm ready to fall fuck asleep watching this film. Forgot how fucking boring. I think because like I watched it before, I'm either doing stuff and paying loosely attention, or to be able to fast forward and skip shit. This is where you die now. There you go. Or finally use that axe for something. To shut him up. Can you imagine someone in the theater back to the day watches going, so when the fuck does he take New York? When the fuck does he take Manhattan? I will. I mean, that'd be hilarious if, like, in New York, someone in the theater loses. So when the fuck do you take Manhattan? Huh? When the fuck do you do that? Why you teleport down there, dude? You teleport every other fucking place. Why don't you just teleport right on the boat there? There you go. Just teleport right on the fucking boat. Jesus, I fell asleep right while I'm doing the damn... VC Dupree's alive. Yeah, I guess all those people drowned. I think there's a comment about that. But it's like, why even have all these other... I guess to show that the class wasn't that small. So yeah, the other just died off screen. Or died drowning or whatever the hell. And I'm like, that just seemed really lame. Now a whole lot of these movies, I mean a lot of these Friday the 13th where you have other characters that just, you don't even see anything. You don't even see an aftermath. You don't see anything of their deaths. When there's like a good chunk of people, it seemed. I like how Scott Reeves, like everyone else, has a bit of room on their neck. But Scott Reeves is like, he's choking to death. I know they joke about that on the commentary where he's like, why do I look like like this? Is to... I said the commentary, I remember having more fun than the movie, honestly. Yeah, the disappointment of this film led to Paramount selling the rights. I mean, if people want to say something that killed the Friday the 13th franchise, this did it. This is a film that did it. Just Paramount said enough is enough. It's time for a change. Sold it. New Line Cinema got it, and then did their couple movies there. Jason Goes to Hell, Jason X, made a preamble to Get Freddy vs. Jason, which made $80 million, a lot of money. 80 million in the US, that is. So, yeah. It's 37 minutes left of the film, man. Jesus. Yep, there's the Statue of Liberty. Yep. We're not going there. That was in one of the strips, but we can't afford to go there, so. Oh well. Damn, see, I almost fell the fuck asleep again. Sorry about that, folks. I don't catch myself. I don't fall asleep right. Then, yeah. It's cool to see the Twin Towers there. So, show they're not forgotten. Seeing those two twin towers there. Nice to see. So we're 5 people and a dog left. And a partridge in the pear tree. As they're in Vancouver. I mean New York. But it's really Vancouver. And Jason just walked to New York, I guess. He just walked there. That pair was so fast in walking with them that he was able to catch them 20 seconds after they leave or something. Eastern Hockey League. Now, is that stuff promoted a lot in New York? For those who are in New York, is the Eastern Hockey League promoted a lot in New York? I mean, maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe it is. Although even then, like, will they have a hockey mask looking like Jason's, or would it be a different type of hockey mask? Was you that the thuds that we saw earlier in the movie? Fuck do you want, Rico Suave? Yeah, Sheila's drunk and high already. I guess they want to party with her. Jesus. Yeah, then we won't see the dog till like the end of the movie. Which somehow the dog finds them. I don't know how the hell it does that. Maybe it has those damn same visions that Jensen Daggett has. The Jensen Daggett, that actress. The only other thing I remember her from was this movie called Project Elf, which was Elf, the sitcom I'm a fan of. It lasted for about 4 seasons. At the end of season 4, they let down a cliffhanger where Elf is taken by the alien task force because they thought, well, if we do a cliffhanger, they gotta give us at least a few more episodes in season 5. No, they don't, because they canceled it, and tough titty. So then Project Elf, they had to kind of deal with that. Which was done many, many years later. I mean, made for TV, made for cable, I forget what. And, yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry I keep drowsing off. I apologize. These wonderful Vancouver, I guess, I don't know. What the hell? Oh my god. I mean, this idea of Jason going after drug dealers and stuff maybe could be interesting. I know there's one idea floated around for the first New Line Cinema was like Jason game bangers and I forget where. I think one of them, the people who made the film, denied that was ever the case, but That's what they said on commentaries back in the day, so I don't know. Gotta believe your first story more than your latest story. There's with his shitty boots. Well, that definitely woke her up. Yeah, so the idea is that he jammed it so far through it lives up to him. Lifts him up, and that's it. He looks so shitty, this Jason. Looks so fucking shitty with the damn... all the slime and the back of the head and all that stuff. Again, it looks like someone... Crisco or something. Vaseline, man. Jason Vaseline. Jason Tate's Vaseline. I mean... So get to the phone booth. Maybe we call Doctor Who. Get me the hell out of here. How the hell Jason found him when you think he was chasing the girl? Who knows? All he has to do is look up and he'll just be there. So VC Dupree gets on the rooftop, and apparently the deal with this scene was that VC was really punching him. And I think Tina told him, yeah, give me the real punches, but I think it's more to the body. And the body, go ahead and give me the real punches. But like the head, see, he was supposed to be going a bit more, take it easy, but he was really punching him through that damn mask. I mean, I didn't. Okay, we've seen him take bullets and stuff. I don't think punches don't do much, but we kind of know where this is going. Best death in the movie, I'll give you that. I mean, it's definitely one of the noteworthy scenes in the movie, I'll give you that. It's a fun scene. See how bloody his hands are. I'm coming to you, bitch. Motherfucker. Don't mind if I do. Goodbye. Yeah, and they're going down and going in the dumpster. I mean, they say easily the best death in the movie. So yeah, the idea is she's drugged up, so she doesn't know where the hell she's going. Which again, you would think that'd be easy pickings for Jason to find her first before VC Dupree, but apparently not. but whatever. I think that's another thing too about this final girl. She doesn't really do much to fight Jason. They have like Amy Steele with the chainsaw hitting him on the shoulder and stuff. Even Dana Timmo hanging him and the axe to the head. You know, even part 6. You chain him into the damn water. All this stuff Lawport Lincoln did with the telekinetic powers. Even John D. LeMay, Jason Goes to Hell, just when in possessed, you shooting the shit out of him or push him out the window and all the other stuff. That jungle gym fight. What the hell does Jensen Daddy do? I guess the one thing she throws that stuff into his face. That's it. Just easily one of the weakest leads in a Friday the 13th film. This like, I hate cops. Get your ass over here. I'm gonna talk to you. Like I say, he was off to the side killing the cop, and it took, what, 10 seconds, and somehow... Yeah. He doesn't want to teleport out of the way of the damn car. And then, you know, she does this stupid thing to her vision. She does this stupid thing, and it's like, oh, that's how Jason looks, because... Like, okay, well, that's how Jason looks in the first movie. Well... She stupidly drove the car here and got the other lady killed because of her. Jason didn't do that. She did it. This poor girl who did nothing wrong, this teacher, she got killed because of Jason Daddy's stupid sorry ass. Now you say, well, she was drugged, but no, just these stupid vision scenes, and it's your fault, lady. You can have as much perm on your hair with your Elizabeth Berkley wannabe hair, which is funny because I think Elizabeth Berkley was up for this role. I read her and Pam Anderson were, but I mean, she's not Elizabeth Berkley's hair that you would see on Saved by the Bell. She got a poor woman teacher killed, and all she could do is relive a damn memory. Okay. Not even I'm sorry, teary-eyed. I'm sorry. Nope, nothing. This also makes you wonder about the time. I mean, the whole continuity time of Friday the 13th is so screwy. But I'll tell you, when this girl was a kid, Jason was a kid. So if that's the case, like, okay, if she's a kid and Jason is a kid, that means Jason's the same age as his girl, because they're both little kids, and now the girl is senior of high school. That'd be like 18. Does that mean Jason Voorhees is 18 to 20 years old? Like, is that what we're trying to think? I guess? I don't know. Because up here is the kid's going to pull her down. Granted, I mean, was Jason, I guess, living in the lake while this is happening? Like this here, was Jason just living in the lake as a boy? Or what is it meant to say? What it seemed like, oh yeah, the kid didn't really drown in part one. He survived off the land and fended himself. I don't know what the hell it's supposed to mean. I doubt Rob does either. Maybe sure got some head before writing this fucking script, buddy. Or your head screwed on straight and tight. It was a loosey-goosey, and that's why you wrote such a shitty script. And a shitty movie. I know there are people that like this film. Like, I know the guys that did Pit like this film. To each their own. I know they don't like parts as Jason lives, but they like this film. And I'm like, I don't get that. To each their own. We all have different opinions. Just like I like Jason Goes to Hell. A lot of people don't like that one, so we're not all going to like the same thing. What do you fucking do? Who gives a shit at the end of the day? They're just movies. I care more about going to sleep after 20 minutes left of this fucking film, man. Of course, this had to be one of the longer Friday 13s, hour and 40. The last film was an hour and 28. By this point, we're almost done with Part 7, The New Blood. But there, we got 20 minutes left. His ass thrown right through the window. Like, how the hell did he get up there? He was literally so far behind, he's looking bad, and all of a sudden he's all the way up there somehow. They really took the teleporting thing literally. I guess that rat is dead, so that's the whole point, is the rat is dead. So is this meant to be toxic waste? Because you see the green stuff? Like it's green? If so, just toxic waste is barrels are just in alleyways in New York? I know New York was bad in the 80s. I didn't know it was that bad. So as I thought the idea, okay, he drowned him, but is also the idea is that it's toxic waste? Or, I don't know. At least that film Chud, there was a story about, oh, they're dumping this illegal shit in there, and at least there's a story to it, unlike this. And then there were two. Still wonder if that same guy's in the theater going, so when the fuck does he take Manhattan? I see him take some fucking alleyways. That could have been shot in bumfuck Idaho for all I care. And all I know. Was it shot in bumfuck Iowa? Or bumfuck Toledo? Or bumfuck Idaho? Or was it shot in New York, motherfucker? Neither. It was shot in Vancouver. But we're going to get to the couple shots of them in New York. Only a couple. These two do not have chemistry. I don't know what the hell they said. How bad was the other guy? To say these two have chemistry, but the other guy didn't have it with her. Jesus. Run for the fucking hills, dude. I'll run for the hills. You stay here. I know the joke here is that people in New York have seen so many crazy things, they're going to be nonchalant about a hockey mask killer. Maybe that could be funny if, I don't know, if this was a much wittier movie. Quayton. I don't know how the fuck he got on the subway. They went down the damn escalator and he didn't show up at all when they're at the damn bottom. Please, my little girl. Oh, yeah, okay. Just reading the ads. This guy's like, you're on your own. I don't want to be in this movie. I was going to say, I think I missed it. Like, some of the graffiti says Jason. Yeah, Jason Lives right there. On the poster that was on the right at the bottom of that poster said Jason Lives. And he gets electrocuted just like he did in Part 7 of the New Blood. Because our Park Lincoln electrocuted him in that puddle. Now he's electrocuted again here. So like the same damn try. But this is on a subway track, so it's different, to be fair. Yeah, but still. Obviously we know he's not dead. Yeah, wait for it. Oh, we think he's dead and everything's fucking fine and blah 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 blah. We're like, we know he's not dead, dudes. We know he's not dead. Just move the fuck on, man. We know he's not dead, dude. Oh, we finally did a New York shot. There you go, New York, New York. With your Mickey D's and your Coca-Colas and all that stuff. That's how New York was back in the day. At least he did a little bit of time capsule. There's Batman, which was huge in '89. So, gives you the idea of when this was made. Even then they were promoting Batman coming out. Because the summer of '89 was insane for movies. I mean, not for horror, but... I mean, think about 1989, you had Batman. You had Ghostbusters 2. You had Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. You had Lethal Weapon 2. You had Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. You had License to Kill, the new James Bond film. You had a lot of big named brand movies covering and fighting for top position. And this is the money shot, Jason in New York, which was used in a ton of advertising. I'll admit this to have a funny bit. I know I have a friend who's like, he hates this bit because he feels it's very out of character of Jason. I could see that, but I don't know. Grasping at straws. I did laugh at it, I will admit. Just the idea of turning around and be like, you sure you want to fuck with this? I don't have time for you fools. Of course you put cigarette in the damn eggs, damn you. Oh yeah, welcome to New York. Oh yeah, this is where he's going to, Tim Kirshner is going to be in the film. Right here, that big tall guy coming for Jason, this guy here, says like Kane Hodder going, "You don't take my job, fuck you." Because didn't Kane Hodder play Jason in 7? This one, Jason Goes to Hell, and Jason X 4 times. And then the next time was Freddy vs. Jason, and Kane Hodder was not hired. Instead, Tim Kirshner was. That guy we just saw get smashed right against that window. So, Jason met future Jason. And, it sucks because Tim Kirshner, maybe it's just the director, not his fault. But it's just such a shitty Jason. I hate the way Jason was dressed. I hate the outfit. I hate how dangly lanky he is. Really just hate that version of Jason. I really, really do. The Jason Fravors Jason is probably my least favorite Jason in any movie. Like, my least favorite Jason Voorhees is in that. It really is. Just so lame. Such a lame fuck of a thing, man. It really is. Like, goddamn, man. We're in the sewers. New York sewers. The New York sewers. Thankfully, the Ninja Turtles are not in this, because they don't need to be in another shitty film. With the Michael Bay produced ones and Seth Rogen's ones, and then Turtle Power being in a damn John Cena Aquafina movie. Which, yeah, that's a thing. Movie jackpot. They don't need to be in more shitty films, so yeah, I'm glad they're not in this. What you want, Homer Simpson? Oh, yeah. What are you doing here? Toxic waste every night at midnight floods the sewer system. I understand these movies are not realistic and they're silly. I get it. I do. But what the fuck? It's come from a guy that could buy some shit and Jason Goes to Hell, and even I'm going, what? Every night at midnight. Toxic waste in the sewer. What the fuck, dude? Oh my god. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I'm like, why did she wait so long with that flashlight? Who gives a shit, Jensen Daddy? No one fucking cares about you. I doubt any fucking buddy cares about you. I really doubt. And she may be a nice lady. I'm just saying your character, no one gives a fuck about you. Like, no one really does. Let's be honest. I'm talking about her character. Her as a person, I don't know. But honestly, I don't remember her fucking character's name. That's how little I give a shit. Toxic waste every night, minute. That just kills me, man. Fucking kills me. I'm like, I know it. This comes from a guy who likes Jason X, as dumb as that is. But I'm like, oh, it's the sci-fi, it's the future. I'm buying it. And look how much he looks like a putty. Pus face, ridiculous with the eye, fake ass eye. Look embarrassing. He looked like he's crying. It looked like he was fucking crying. He looks like either the guy from World Cop before the truck hit him and exploded, and a Muppet crying. I mean, Muppet takes Manhattan. They took Manhattan more than this motherfucker did. Muppet takes I mean, yeah, Muppets are definitely the better Tape Manhattan movie. I'll say that. Damn, they actually did tape Manhattan, unlike this fucking guy. And why does he start sounding like right here? Why does he start sounding like a little boy? Why is he puking up water before it hits him? That amount of toxic waste, the fumes would kill you. Jesus Christ. That amount of toxic waste, these fumes would make you fucking dead already. This is where the director's like, his soul is free. And then it's like, no, in case we need to make a sequel. But even then, it's like he melts into pieces here. He breaks apart. I mean, I guess technically, it's, I don't know. Are we meant to believe he also was on fire in the toxic waste? Is that what we're meant to believe? And then he turns to a regular looking little boy. Is that what happens at toxic waste? You always look like... You get your hair back. I guess I need to put toxic waste on my damn head. I didn't know it was like Chia Pet for men. Chia Pet. Put some Taco Tuesday toxic waste and you get your hair back. And you get your face fixed up too. Yeah, black and blue. That's what the director should be getting for making this fucking movie. A bunch of black and blue bruises on it. Nah, I'm just kidding. No, I don't really wish it on the guy. I just think he's a shitty director and a shitty writer. That's what I'll say. That's what I'll say. No, I don't wish harm on him. I'm glad he didn't get to direct that many fucking films, because he don't deserve it, in my opinion. Did such a shit job with this. Especially the writing. Of course, we know this isn't Jason because he's not as tall as someone's knees or ankles. Like, what, it'd be half of Jason? Or Jason one of those kind of rollers like Eddie Murphy tried to con his way in Trading Places? So I guess I just don't enjoy New York. Yeah, I mean, all our friends died and teachers died. We're not going to tell anybody, and there's no evidence. Not even but I guess oh well. They'll find these dead bodies eventually, and then who's missing? These two? Well, there won't be some great suspects. There'll be some wonderful suspects once we find these dead bodies. Go, who's missing from this equation? Oh, these two. Mind explain yourselves? Jail. Time to go to jail. But, Anyway. With that said, thanks for watching as the darkest side of my ass. The darkest side of my ass. And I can't think of anything smart to say. The darkest side of my ass. Want some sleep for all night long. This movie can start dawn. The darkest side of my ass, don't give me no sass. This movie such dick. It's a piece of shit. It fucking sucks. It fucking sucks, man. This movie really does fucking suck. In my opinion, it's shit. With that said, thanks for watching. Take care, everyone. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye for now.